Well, let's try this one. Then let's go for the fried
Wow,
chicken.
here come the adverts.
Let's go for the fried chicken.
If you're watching on Catch Up, my name's Tim Dowd. It's living with MS in Tenerife. My wife's got MS and I live with it. I'm here today in Terrazas El Hable at Meetup Monday. This is where we usually meet some of the people who follow us online. And we haven't been doing it for a while because it's been too hot, but we're starting again now in October. But I realised that the first time Chris wasn't going to come with us, so I decided just to interview my daughter and son-in-law and introduce them to you. You've probably seen them before, but I'm going to ask him a few questions about the future, about what he's been doing, a little bit about his past, and if you don't want to talk about everything, that's fine, but we'll just have a chit chat. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. I've got your comments right here, and this, my friends, is Meetup Monday, which I don't have a bug for. I might have a bug for it. No? Oh, don't worry about it. I used to have one, and I don't anymore, but there you go. So, it's Meetup Monday. I'm just going to watch my own adverts. There we go. Turn that off. Oh, that's a good picture of me, isn't it? Although I'm sweaty. We do have Amstel Cerveza today. And that is the first of the day. We've got the Spanish radio on behind us, so it should be okay. Even though you can hear the music, it should be okay. I'm just going to wait for my daughter to come back to introduce us. Is she going to come back?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see what you guys are saying. 40 people on. Jeff Daniels was the first thing. Good evening, Tim. Glad you're back. Hope you had a good rest. I did have a good rest, actually. I had a really nice time, and I even stopped doing the little 30-second ones in the morning, and it did me good, to tell you the truth. So I'm still going to do the lives at 5:55, but I'm going to change them slightly, as you all know before then. The morning walks, I'll only walk if somebody walks with me. I do have an appointment on Wednesday with Carl Rushton and Maz. We all know him as Willie Rushton, but it's Carl and Maz. They're going to be joining me on Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm taking the kids to the airport, but if I drop them off early on the way back, I might do a quick live with you guys. And so I'm open Thursday and Friday. Some people have mentioned that they want to do it, but they haven't contacted me by email yet. Don't forget, if you want to contact me by email, you just go to timothydowd.com and press the button to contact me, and then we can organise that. As soon as we've organised the date and time by email, then I give you my WhatsApp number and we can do the coordination on the WhatsApp there. So that's cool. So Roger Channing's on. Nice to see you back. Are you over now, or are you coming over? I thought it was around about now. Was it, Roger? Eugene's on. Smash the like button. Thank you. It's Craig's on. Ian Miller's on. Hey, Ian. I saw your channel today. I know you had a channel, but I didn't realise you had lots of videos on it since a few weeks now. So I went and watched them today, and to save time, I watched them all in double time, which was cool, because you do the music, and the music sounds really weird in double time, and it looks like you're jogging. But it's really nice stuff. If you don't know Ian's got the channel, go and subscribe to his channel, give him some love there. And he's showing us all around about the walks in Scotland, and I think they're really nice. It's very green there, I must admit. It's very green there. Luke's on. Hi, Luke. Thanks for doing balcony banter last week with Giuliani and Ian. I hope you had a great time. Cold and wet, Craig. Okay, it's Craig. They're chatting amongst themselves. Anne-Marie's on. Roger Memory's on. Good evening, everybody saying good evening. Charlie, Lee Schofield, Chris Godfrey, Babak Sadeghi. Hi, Tim. Good to see your video. Thanks, you, Babak Sadeghi. Steeko, Julie Wade. Hope you had a lovely time with the family. It's the last day, in fact. My brother went home on Monday. My sister couldn't make it because her husband got COVID. Paul Scarth is on. Mary Alty, Tony Smith from Essex. Hi. John and Jay, good evening from Munich. Cool dude. Were my instructions any good? John? In the Hofbrau tent. Oh, they're actually at the Oktoberfest. You've got a seat. Yeah. Cool dude. Have a mass for me. A mass is a litre of beer. But I don't think there's a litre in it, right? There's a massive head. Anthony's on. Good evening, all. Sarah, Charlie, Kathleen, Graham. See you on Wednesday or Thursday. Cool dude. Thumbs up, you get it free. Lee Shaw's on. Cool, dude. See you Wednesday afternoon. Yes, so I'm meeting Lee and Annie on Wednesday afternoon at the. I think. What did we say? About 3 o'clock? Did we say? I can't remember. Let me just check. Wednesday afternoon, I'm meeting Lee and Annie at 2:30 at the Sun King, right next to Vista Sur. So if anybody's in the area, come by and say hello. Where are we now? I've lost you now. There we go. John Patton's on. Judy Wade. Hi Basil from Ray. Hi Ray. Good evening Tim and all. From David Butler. Lee T. Hi from Lee T, Josh T and Luby. Back over in a few weeks. Come and say hello. I'll make a little walk in the morning. Webby's on. Webby, boom, where are you? Down the road. Come up and say hello. Carl is on. Tracy, coming about 5 litres of beer. No. One person, 5 litres. I suppose you could, yeah.
It's like a lot.
It's like a 10-pinter. Jeez. Greetings from apartment Kayomar, says Michael B. That's right up there. I can see, I'm waving. Okay, Sarah Charles and John Beavis. Neil Lewis, hi Tim, got your new Mini Pro yet? That's a story I'm going to tell later. But first of all, I'll wait for my poor daughter to come back again. And we're going to introduce my water. Oh, in Monty, says Paul. It was too loud there. Here she comes. Sit down, say hello, then you can go. She's busy looking after the little, aren't you, kid? So, ladles and jelly spoons, here she is, my daughter Stephanie with a PH and Kassim with a double S.
Yep.
And Malika with an ice cream. Oh yeah, can I have a lick? Can I just smell it? I won't lick it. Come here. Now come to me. Have a look in there. Oh, there you look. Cool dude, this is Malika. Do. It's cool dudes. Are you enjoying your ice cream? Does Grandad get a kiss? An ice cream kiss? No, she doesn't get a kiss. Do I get a kiss? Do you say, what's that there? It's a big kiss. No?
Do you want to give Grandad a kiss?
What's this here? It's a big kiss. Again? No more kisses for you, pal. Oh,
come.
You trip over my bag, there you go. So that's the whole family. The family were over for Stephanie's birthday. They didn't see her because we're not on.
Oh no.
No. I should have done that, shouldn't I? Well, they can see her behind you now. Come here again. I want to show you again in here with your ice cream. It's a Faulty Towers moment. Here she is. There you go. This is Malika. Do I get a kiss?
Yeah.
Go on. You kiss me first. And I kiss you then. What's this? It's a big kiss. Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. Thank you for tuning in. So it is the story of the people, right?
Yeah.
So we're supposed to meet up for Christina. I keep calling her Christina. For Stephanie's birthday on the 29th. So you came in on the 27th. My brother came in on the 25th. And my sister should have come in on the 28th. Mm-hmm. But on the morning of the 28th, she texted to the group, can't wait, flying soon. And then an hour later, it wasn't even that, was it? An hour later, she calls me with such a face like this. What's up? Says, Stuart hasn't been feeling well the last couple of days. And we thought it was just a bit of a snuffle. But he did a test just to make sure. And he's got COVID. And so they couldn't fly. So they had to cancel the whole thing, which was terrible. Hey up. Come back to me. Back to me. I've got this centre stage on here that it moves around if it sees other faces, you know. So, Stephanie and Kassim, how's your holiday up to now?
Perfect.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to have to speak into that microphone if you're going to say.
Really nice.
If you want to move around into the shade, that's all right.
Yeah, I think the sun is
Okay.
directly. No, you should come this way.
No, both of you.
All right.
Well, do it. There we go. We're going to get him into there.
Sorry.
into shade.
Is
Are you in
that
the shade
okay?
there? You're not here.
Still?
No, it's fine. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Don't worry.
So I'll just bring you round. There
Yep.
you go.
Let me go this way. Yeah.
That's-
Is that okay?
That is fantastic. In fact, that's even a better shot. What do you think? Is that a better shot, ladles and jelly spoons? Cool, dude.
The sun is
So let's see what you guys are saying. Tim and family. Hi, Tim and family. Webby, we did that one. Jeff Daniels. Monty's. Roger Memory, what's the best place to stay in Tenerife for self-catering, Tim? In Costa Rica. It doesn't really matter, actually, if you're self-catering, as long as you just get a cheap flat. So any Airbnb, or call Eddie at Cayo Beach, and you can maybe get a 1 or a 2 bedroom flat for us. I think they've gone up to about 65 or 75 a night, but they're good and nice little area. But best person to ask on that is Kevin, Scotsman Tenerife. Evening, Julia. Roger Memory. Roger Chan. Yes, Tim. I'm over now. Didn't want to bother you with your family over. If you want to go for a walk, what time's your flight tomorrow? Or put it this way, what time have I got to drop you up at the airport?
You have to.
I think we have to leave around 8.
Around
We leave here at 8. So we drop you at the airport at 8:30, and then I'm just dropping you off, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to park and everything. So 8:30, so about 9 o'clock I could be wherever you are, Roger, if you fancy a walk. If not, pop over to the Sun King tomorrow afternoon. No, Wednesday afternoon to have a beer with us. Well, I won't be drinking beer, unfortunately. I did try and get him to come here, but you know. Actually, I'm not going to be drinking beer after tomorrow. Oh, I've got to go on a diet.
That's the plan.
I hit 120 stone. Oh dear. Here's me chit-chatting and I'm not even on camera. Hello from sunny hot Tenerife, says Willie Rushton. Cool dudes. Just talked about you. So we'll see you on Wednesday morning. So now we can get back to the interview. Right?
Interview, yeah.
Because we don't have a lot of time because we've got to get a Chinese tonight. Hey, Will.i.am. Don't be on camera, it's live.
Oh, all right.
No, it's live.
They don't want to see me for sure.
No, well, because they'll all be after him, you know. Very famous guy.
Give you a kiss.
Very famous guy. Oh,
Give you a kiss.
mwah. Very famous guy.
I haven't got to pay for no tweets. I'm old school, you know. I love
Vámonos.
it that way.
Yeah, it's fine.
What did you order?
Spicy chicken.
Spicy chicken.
Oh, right, okay. You're spicy chicken. Okay, he's gone for the spicy chicken. It's just that guy. Dos jara, por favor.
Una jara.
You going to finish that?
Yeah, I'll finish that.
Dos.
Dos.
Just order another couple of beers because Stephanie's driving home. I know we only live up there, but we're going to get a Chinese. And by the time we've got it and walked up the hill, we might as well go. So we park down by the Chinese. And when we go down there, we just got to pick it up, jump in the car and zoom home. And then Christina will get fed on time for a change, as they say. So, back to the interview. I haven't even started yet, have I?
No.
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Kassim, and I'm from Ghana, West Africa.
West Africa?
Yeah.
And are you in the northern part, southern part, eastern part?
I'm in the northern part.
In the northern part of Ghana. What's that area called?
Tamale. The capital is Tamale.
Tamale?
Yeah.
Okay. And does the area have a name?
The area?
Yeah. Like the Northern District or something like that?
Oh, I mean, it's been divided into several districts. So we have the Savannah, and we have the Northeast, and then we have the West, and then we have the East Gonja district.
And which part are you in?
I'm in the East Gonja.
East Gonja.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Savannah is, I know that because people talk about the Savannah, you know, that's very famous, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what's the difference between Savannah and the East Gonja?
I mean, we all, it's the same climate condition. There's no difference.
The savannah is just the name, isn't
It's
it?
just the name. Yeah.
Oh, it's just the name?
Yeah.
Muchas gracias, Jose.
But if you go to in Ghana, we have the southern part, which is more like rainy, and then but the northern part of Ghana is very dry.
The northern part's very
Yeah,
dry.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to change it around to this one. There you go. Because when I'm looking that way, it looks like I'm looking out to sea. And how long have you lived there?
My whole life.
You haven't had your whole life yet.
Okay. Anyway, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I've lived there until I think I was 27.
27?
Yeah, before I moved to Germany.
And why did you move to Germany? Cold place, horrible people.
That's a good question.
Maybe something to do with my daughter?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have gone for anybody else?
No.
No? So how did you guys meet?
Who are you gonna say?
I was traveling in Ghana, and yeah, so I was in Accra. I was doing some volunteering, and then I traveled to the north and met Qasim, and then we.
So at the end of the volunteer period, you had some months where you had time off where you could go and visit, go and travel, yeah?
Yeah, it was in the middle. So
Oh, was it the middle, was it?
Yeah.
All right.
So I was still there for another month and a half or something.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
you
I
met
was-
up in the north,
Yeah.
and then
I-
sparks flew, did they?
I worked in this national park, and I think they came there for like a week.
What's the national park called?
Mole National
The
Park.
Mole National Park?
Yeah. It's a lot of animals. We have elephants, a whole lot of animals. So they came to visit for a week, right? Yeah, and then that's how I met her.
And then we kept in touch.
We kept in touch. She went back to Accra. So before she left back to Germany, I visited. And after I visited her in the capital, then I went back to work. So she flew back to Germany.
Okay.
So we kept in touch. But then we didn't have. I think communication was very difficult. Like it's not like it's not as compared to now. You know, now people have WhatsApp and it's more easier. So in the beginning, we only message once in a day. Like good morning, and not twice. Good morning and then good night, and then that was it. But we managed through that, I think, for like 8 months. Then she came back. Before I think WhatsApp became very popular, then communication became more better.
So you caught it about 5 years before you popped the question, right?
Yep. So it was back and forth because after we met, I went to Tamale, the capital, the regional capital for studies, and she was also still in school.
Were you still studying at the time?
When I met her, I wasn't, but after, I think a year after, then I went to school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're qualified as a business manager now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And do they recognise that in German?
No.
No, they didn't
No.
recognise mine
No.
either. I had an HND in computer studies from Britain, and because it wasn't from an accredited thing, they didn't recognise it in Germany.
Yeah.
So they put me in as Mittlerer Reife, which means you left Thickie school at 15.
No, Middle of Life is more.
Is it? Not Thickie school at 15? Okay. Well, Thickie school at 16 then.
None of it's sticky school.
Bloody Germans bombed our chippies. Anyway, I've got a daughter that's German, right? You're German. You're Bavarian, actually. Regensburger. You're my Regensburger Knacker. What happened to the sun?
Yeah, it's.
I know.
It's back, alright.
Yeah. You're all right, aren't you?
Yeah.
There you go. That's men for you, innit? See what you guys are saying?
Yeah.
Did we finish? No. Okay. Oh no. It looked like we'd stopped broadcasting. Oh, we haven't. We haven't. So so after you got together, you decided to get married. You asked her father, I believe.
I did.
What would you have said if I said no? Actually, I didn't say yes.
No, I mean, but I think.
I said I can't
Yeah,
can't guarantee the answer, but you can ask.
Yeah. And I think if you had said no, then I would have just pretended the phone. We had network issues then. Just continue
Hello,
to do
hello,
it.
no, bye bye. I'm in the tunnel.
But I'm glad you did.
As I said, I couldn't guarantee the answer.
Yeah.
I know my daughter. She's got her own head, haven't you, kid?
Yeah.
But
So now now you've come to Germany to be with with Steph, and you got a job straight away, right?
Yeah.
But that was sort of like Vetternwirtschaft, is it? So was it people you knew, right?
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
we knew.
Yeah.
People we knew,
Yeah,
give you a job,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And did you stick at that all through, or have you changed jobs since?
No, I've just.
You just stuck at that one?
Yeah.
But in the meantime, as I know, you're farming in Ghana.
Yeah.
Twice a year you go over to Ghana.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. Well, how did that all start?
I mean, I've always wanted to do something
Uh-huh.
because I love business. That's what I wanted. I've always wanted to do my whole life. And then thinking back, especially where I come from, it's very difficult to farm. So all the food that we grow in Ghana is mainly grown by these peasant farmers. People that they can only do maybe an acre, 2.
So just enough to feed themselves?
Just enough to feed themselves.
Uh-huh.
So and also most of our food are always being imported. For instance, in Ghana they import a lot of rice, a lot of tomatoes, especially tomato puree. And I just saw to it that it's a great place for one to invest in. So I came up with the idea, and then that's how we started.
Okay.
Yeah.
And without giving the game away, you have a couple of contacts in the family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? Tell us about that, or what you want to tell us about that.
Okay. I mean, before one can farm, you need a land. That's the first thing you have to look for. So I went to my family, and because I'm from a royal family, so getting a land was quite easy for me because I didn't have to pay for it. So I only went to the chief, who I'm related to, and yeah, he allocated the land for me.
As long as you develop it, right?
Exactly, as long as
you can't just have it and say, I'm a landowner
exactly.
now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got to work.
Yeah, once we got the land, then we had to take some machines there to clear the trees. And after clearing of the land, then basically the whole idea was the whole idea is we are doing a plantation, a cashew plantation. So we had to clear the land, make sure there are no other trees on the land, so that we can do, because the cashew is also, it grows as like a tree. It's also a tree, so.
I've seen that. I mean, the cashews, I didn't know this, but it's a tree that grows a pear, and on the pear, underneath, outside the pear, is one nut.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And the nut is all that we need.
Yeah, and you can't even eat the pear, right?
Nah. No. And it's quite the pear is quite important. If in future our plan is to turn the pear into whiskey, because in India that's what they do. Because in India they grow a lot of cashew. Yeah. Yeah, mainly they grow a lot of cashew. So they don't just throw the pear away. They turn it into whiskey. Into whiskey. Yep.
So it's Kassim and Stephanie whiskey. Are you gonna? You're not gonna do it yourself. That's illegal, right?
I mean, I'll get people on board to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
so you can get a license to like burn your own to burn. Brendan, I get a whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm speaking German, Jinglish. I'm speaking. So, but you're not just doing cashews at the moment.
No.
You're doing corn and peanuts and what else you do?
Yeah. I mean, with the cashew, it takes like 3 years for it to reach its matured stage.
Oh, so once you planted the mini tree,
it takes
like
3
years
years,
for it to fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in between, we do how do you call it, corn, which we sell to reinvest back into.
So corn on the cob is so maize.
Yeah, maize. Yeah.
Maize.
Which we reinvest. Once we sell at the end of the year, we reinvest that money back into the.
So
farm.
you can only harvest the corn once.
Yeah.
And then bang, it's done, and then you get a load of money, and then.
And then wait until the season is back again.
So who's actually doing the work while you're in Germany?
My brother and my cousin. I mean, I have a whole lot of team. Currently, we have 5 permanent workers because it's a huge farm and we need a lot of people.
You just expanded, right? The original allocation was about, what, 2 or 3 acres, was it?
No, the original allocation, the first one was 22 acres.
22?
and then we expanded to 120
Okay.
acres. So now we have all in all, and this year we expanded again. We added another 30 acres. So all in all, we are ranging between. We are working on 170, 180 acres.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is all that going to be cashew, or how much of that have you planted as cashew?
We planted 100 acres of cashew.
100 acres of cashew.
Yeah. And
Is that
then-
enough, or do you want to expand?
No, I really want to expand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're saying something about the tomatoes, that you got to import all the tomatoes,
All
from,
the tomatoes
from Burkina Faso. Yeah.
And Ghana, we get enough rainfall as compared to Burkina Faso, but yet still, it's just difficult for people to go into farming. So we import that from Burkina Faso during the dry season, and that's why I went into it, because I have an irrigation. We set up an irrigation system, so we can grow during the dry season, and then supply it to the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the irrigation, and you got the. Tell me about the solar.
Oh yeah, the solar. We have a solar system too, because when we started the irrigation last year, we ran into loss because we were using a generator to power the irrigation.
So diesel.
Diesel, yeah. So that was one expensive. So we kind of ran into a lot of loss, and it wasn't strong enough to supply to pump water into the whole field. So this year we ended up buying a whole solar system.
But you get a German company to come in on that, right?
Yeah.
So is that like a I wouldn't say charity, what do they call it? It's an investment fund, yeah?
Yeah, it's a German company. It's an NGO company. And what they do is they are much into cashew and also help support farmers that are into large-scale farming. So with the solar, they pay for like 20%, and then we paid for the rest, 80% of the solar.
I just want to stop here and thank Ray Duffy and Harry Shaw for their donations. Thank you so much, guys. And Ray's saying, cheers, Tim, one of my brothers from another mother. Cool, dude.
Nice.
And Harry Shaw says, evening all, Tim, get a bottle of wine for Christina and a wee sweetie for the bairns, the little ones. Yeah? Harry and Marianne, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Tree Surgeons on, good evening. And if I've missed any of your comments, please, and it's a question, please pop them again. 4 candles out, Tim, glad to meet up. Meetup Monday format is back, cool. So if you're on the island next Monday, Christina will be here, but we won't be drinking beer. I'm going to have a glass of wine and maybe Tim and tonics. I've got to get rid of this. Okay, cool. So the farming's good, and you get over there twice a year, right?
Twice a year, yeah.
Okay, and I think the last time you were there was in August when Stephanie was here with us. And before that was Christmas last year,
Christmas,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you planning to? When's your next trip?
December.
In December.
In December.
So I need to take your wife here again, yeah?
You need to just take care of them, then I'll be back.
What I reckon we should do is get Stephanie over here and Jackie.
And Jackie.
Yeah, and get Jackie to pay.
That would be a great pay.
Because she couldn't make it. She couldn't make it.
Yeah.
Alan Sterling says, evening Tim, over on the 23rd for 12 nights. It would be great to catch up at some point. Not able much walking. Okay, for those of you who don't want to walk in the mornings, you can either come to Meetup Monday, or you can come and meet me at an interview spot on a Friday. Let me just take this. I'll just take the guy scoffing chicken off camera now. You can stuff your face now, Kassim. I'll come back to you in a minute.
All right.
Kassim was low on sugar, so I thought, well, a pint of beer and a couple of legs of chicken will be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if he doesn't eat it all, we'll take him home. But it looks like he's going to eat them all. He's on the 3rd one already. Oh my God, he's eating the bones as well. Yes, so if you want to meet up, I am available Tuesday and Thursday afternoons. But typically Tuesday and Thursday afternoons I'm going shopping, so I can't get out of the house till about 3, so it's about 4 or 5 o'clock, and I've got to be back quick. to cook for Chris. So if you can't make Monday meetup and you don't want to go on a walk, there is always the option of Tuesday or Thursday afternoons. Wednesday afternoon isn't really good because I have balcony banter, but I decided to meet Lee and Annie on Wednesday at the Sun King because that was the earliest opportunity really, and I really don't know what I'm doing this Thursday. So I'll let. I'm just going to bring Kassim back on for a second. How's the chicken?
Yeah, really good.
Was it really good? Spicy enough?
Nah.
Not spicy enough?
Yeah.
This is the guy that bought a foul curry trying to show off and couldn't eat it. Right, there you go. I ate it.
Yeah.
And he's going, oh, it's all right. So I know your plans are to move over at one point and make it your business and your life.
In my life, yeah.
But it's hard to give up a job in Germany that pays so much, right? Two earnings to go back and earn at the farm, you know?
I mean, for now, I would say because we just started, and the farm is just about 3 years old.
Yeah.
So even if I move now, I don't want to just kind of solely rely on the farm. Then that will put more pressure on the farm.
So basically, you've got to get your investment back.
Exactly.
And then once the thing starts generating revenue, then you can move over. Okay.
Yeah.
But Stephanie was telling me that she's probably not going to live on the farm because there is no farmhouse, right?
No.
No, it's just a
No, I mean we are not going to live on the farm. We'll live in the city. But then.
So how far is the farm from the nearest sort of civilization?
Whew. Like 4 hours drive.
4 hours drive. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically way out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you couldn't like move there and then have neighbours and stuff.
Mm-mm.
Are there any wild animals on the farm?
At the farm, no.
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 So what type of animals? Nothing. No animals.
I don't know. Actually, we have I would say monkeys that come around to disturb us. Especially at the moment, we've been having issues with the farm at the farm because the monkeys come during this time. Once we planted the corn, they come and then destroy a lot of the corn. So there has to always be somebody around to make sure he chases the monkeys away.
So it's monkey brains on the menu next week, right?
That's all the challenges.
Shropshire Steve says, evening, I'll be there on the 22nd. Must meet up for a walk again, Tim. Perfect. Neil Lewis, very interesting, Kassim. Enjoy your chicken.
Thank you.
Marianne is saying, Moira and Gemma's anniversary on Wednesday. My brother's coming over from Ireland to be with us, and my other brother will be meeting up. Harry and I will have company. You know, I can't wait to see you guys. Harry and Marianne, we met them here around the corner there.
Oh, okay.
And they're really, really nice people. And we went out to see Shelley singing at the Night Owl. And Chris doesn't go out at night, but I said, come on, you got to come and listen to Shelley. Yeah? So we went out to Shelley, and Harry was sat next to Chris, and he was talking to her all night. And in a broad Scottish accent, and she couldn't understand a word he was saying. She's German, right?
Yeah.
And there's a woman singing in one ear, and Harry talking to her in the other ear, and she enjoyed every minute of it. Harry, she says he was such a nice lad, but I didn't understand a word he said. Trying to remember all the nice things. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I think that's about it. We were talking to people. Okay, I think I'm caught up with the comments. So the plan is get the investment back. When it's generating money, you go over.
Yeah.
And Malika, you're thinking of sticking her in school in Accra, I believe.
In Accra, the capital.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the capital, Accra, is more like, it's like London with sun, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like any other capital city.
Yeah.
And your uncle lives and works in Accra, right?
Yeah.
You got a claim to fame there? Oh, you don't want to say?
No, it's fine. I can say it. I mean, he's the Deputy Minister of Health.
The Deputy Minister of Health in the government.
The government.
He's the Deputy Health Minister of Accra, of Ghana.
Of Ghana.
Yeah. But he's been to Munich, Germany a few times on business.
Last week he was.
Last week.
Yeah. But unfortunately we couldn't meet because he was all over.
But he's too busy, right, to say hello.
Too busy.
And Just going on to a point that you might want to talk about, but your parents died when you were young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he took your brother in.
Yeah.
Who looked after you?
I mean, he always came in. He looked out of me too.
Oh, he took you too, yeah?
Yeah, but I wasn't staying with him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you were old enough to like have
Yeah,
your own life.
yeah.
Okay, but he
But-
was basically your
responsible
dad,
for it,
yeah?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. So and you have a sister, right?
I have a sister.
She's
yeah.
got a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And a son.
cool dude.
Yeah,
Has
yeah.
she got two now?
Yeah.
Wow. And where she live?
She lives in Tamale, the capital of Savannah.
Capital of the northern-
northern part of Ghana.
Okay, yeah.
And she has her own shop,
What does she sell?
provisions.
Oh, so like okay, so you're gonna be selling your stuff through her shop, right?
No, actually,
wanna cash it?
she can't afford to.
She can't afford to buy your stuff.
No.
Oh, okay. Can't you like give her a little bit of corn or something, you know,
No.
or a tomato or two?
No,
No, you're not gonna give her a tomato.
I sell on large scale, so she can't afford to do that.
No.
No.
So basically, you're gonna have to sell like 20 kilos of
No.
tomatoes.
Yeah, if I maybe 200 kilos. If she can afford 200 kilos, then I can sell to her.
And the peanuts, you were telling me, how much is a sack of peanuts? How much is the weight of a sack of peanuts?
100 kilos.
100 kilos.
Yeah.
If you want 100 kilos of
Yeah.
peanuts, and the cashews, people are asking why is it so expensive? Now we know it's because
Yeah.
the process of
The
harvesting
process is it's a lot of work. It's a whole lot of work.
I'm going to have that one.
Yeah, you can have that one. Then I'll order for.
You order another one.
Yeah. You can have some of the chicken.
So, Steph, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
The farm.
Can I ride away?
Oh, he's eating chicken off camera. I'll put it this way.
You can hear it probably with the
Yeah.
microphone.
Give her the microphone.
Oh, like sorry,
You
guys.
Don't forget the magnet. It's just dropped down your trousers. I'll turn this so that you're off camera.
I'll just
You
hold
move your
this
chair a
down.
bit. And I shall just interview my little daughter, my beautiful daughter. He's gonna eat chicken now.
Hungry.
It must have been really terrible for him to smell the chicken and have to talk to me about cashew nuts. So Mrs. Kassim, right?
Well, not officially yet, but
So you haven't changed your name yet, no?
no.
Is there a problem with that? Or?
Well, we got married in Ghana, so we have to. What? So we have to. Yeah, we have to get our marriage. How would I say? Confirmed.
Accepted, confirmed,
Accepted.
or whatever, yeah.
In Germany. and
Recognised.
Recognized.
That's the word.
And it's been a really long process. We tried it once, and then there was something wrong with the documents, and they sent everything back but didn't tell us. So then all our stuff was just lying around somewhere, and nobody told us. And so yeah, we're gonna start again, and then
And then you can change your name
Yeah.
if you want,
Yeah.
because it's not. You don't have to in Germany, don't
no, you don't have to.
you? No. And so, what is Malik? What is Malika's surname? Is she taking your?
Qasim.
She's taking Kassim,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And Kassim's the family name.
Yeah.
So even though it's the family name, it's like calling me Dowd, right? But he
Yeah.
likes that, yeah. It's
Yeah,
it's totally different in Ghana, the
Yeah.
naming conventions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But he does have a birth name of the day he's born on, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday. So he's actually called Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday Kassim.
Yeah.
And here he's called Domingo because that's Sunday in Spanish. So we introduce him as Domingo. There he is, scoffing chicken over there, look.
Went to the beach today, so now we're all hungry.
You're hungry, were you?
Hungry.
So we're going to go and buy a Chinese now, which we're going to share. We're going to share the cost. So I'm going to buy the Chinese and Stephanie's going to pay the transport, which is driving my car home, which is cool. Malika, what are you paying?
There's a microphone.
Do you want to say hello into the microphone? You just say hello.
Hello.
And can you say, I love my granddad into the microphone?
I love my granddad.
Oh, cool dudes, cool dudes. I've got that officially now live on YouTube. What's she saying? I can't hear what she's saying.
I love my granddad.
I love my granddad.
Dad,
Oh, she's got to turn around or it won't catch you.
Cheese. Cheese.
So, thank you. Oh, all
Don't run off with it, no. She ran off with the microphone. Come here, Mally. Can I have a look at that? It's a microphone. Say something into it. Talk into it. You see what I put up with? You see what I've got to put up with? Cool dudes.
Spiders.
Here they are.
That's another one.
There's another one. Yeah, I got one as well.
Yeah.
Because you just got to, don't scream into it though, or throw it on the floor and smash it.
I got it. Yeah.
Can I? No, no, no.
Okay. Back to Dada. Here's the magnet. We need it for the magnet.
It's the estate agents, they're selling the flat. Right, there's the jelly spoons. Let's have a look. See what you guys are saying. Oh. Ray and Harry, thank you so much for the donation.
You want some? It's really nice.
Heather McCarthy, fine, thank you. Back from the weekend Lanzarote. And Graham's on. Hi. Hi, Graham. Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. I think we've interviewed out, so I'm going to let them tuck into chicken off camera now. There you go, so it's just me on camera now. And I'm going to tell you about something that I did. Yes, sir.
I have a question.
Oh, just a minute. You're back online now.
Yeah, I wanted to ask if any of your viewers has been to maybe Ghana or something.
I've been to Ghana.
Or Africa. And
Okay, I think a lot. I think a few of them have. So, if any of you have been to Ghana or been to Africa at all, let us know in the chat now or in the comments. In fact, wait until it's over and then comment on the video afterwards. All right, and then we've got it set. Then that will be cool.
Really nice.
And if you've been to Ghana, you get a free peanut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From me.
From Wurra Farms. Don't go to wurrafarms.com at the moment because it isn't finished, but it will be soon. And I'll tell you on the channel when you can go and have a look at the website. We were going to do it this week, weren't we?
Yeah.
No, we never did it. No, there you go.
But they can check us up on Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, and then
Is it
Facebook too.
Wurra?
Wura Farms.
One word? Two words? Underscore?
Underscore Farms.
Wurra, W-U-R-A _farms on Instagram and Facebook the same, yeah? Okay. Culo Dudo, as they say. You're not allowed to say that because culo means ass and dudo means I doubt. But it sounds Spanish, but it ain't Spanish. So I got to show you something now. So I'm going back to me. So you guys enjoy yourselves. Oh, I'm going to thank you so much for doing the interview. And I want to thank you for coming and bringing Malika to us again because Christina
pleasure.
is so pleased when you guys are here.
I just need to detox when I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Steph,
Yeah,
we've
me.
decided that when Kassim goes to Ghana in December,
Then I bring-
you're going to call Jackie and get her to pay for you to come here with her. With her, yeah?
Yeah.
So you can actually fly to Manchester,
Yeah.
spend 2 days with Jackie and then fly here.
Yeah, we
Yeah?
can do that.
You do that? If you've got a Geldscheisende eagle, easel, if you've got a money shitting donkey. So, for those of you asking, did I get the drone?
Is it still on us?
I want to thank each and every one of you who sent me a PayPal donation to buy the drone. And what I actually did, hang on. Okay, you're out. You're out.
I was still on.
He's just checking because I just wanted to get him eating the bones of the chicken. And what I did is I had some savings in cryptocurrency, which I cashed in to finance my drone. And so I did buy it because it was on special offer at a local shop in Gran Canaria, and they don't charge you VAT. They don't charge you the 21% VAT. They only charge you the 7% Canarian VAT. So it was a total no-brainer. And so I actually pulled the trigger after meeting Orcus Whaling. Orcus, if you're watching, I hope you had a great time. And we'll meet again. And he had the same drone with a different controller. but he had the same drone, and he showed it to me, and I was sold because it was so quiet. I didn't realize it was so quiet. And so here's the controller. So it's actually, you don't have to put your phone in it. It's actually got a screen on it, and in the back here are the little paddles that you screw into the front there. And it comes with one battery, but you can buy the Fly More kit, which I did, and it gives you 3 batteries. That gives you an hour and a half flight time, so half an hour, half an hour, half an hour, depending on what you're doing, of course. So 20 minutes, I would say, if you're going far. And I'm not kidding you, this is the drone. It is tiny. It's tiny. Look at that. And you flip out the top ones like that. Looks like a cockroach, doesn't it? And then these sort of like angle out like that. So that's it. And you've got a camera here, which is a 4K, so not more than HD. So it would look really good on your TVs. It's a 4K. It takes pictures at 30 frames a second normally, but you can actually go up to 60 frames a second, but then these sensors don't work. But 4K, 30 frames a second is perfect. Let's just look at that. And you get the battery. The battery just slots straight in the back there. And when you turn it on, and then it'll get a load of GPS coordinates and it'll fly. I can't show you live on that, and to tell you the truth, it's doing its thing with the gimbal. There you go. So you see the gimbal. So you have to apply for an operator's number, not a license. It's more like registering as an operator, and that's free, and you have to do it online. And if you do it online and you have a digital signature, which I don't have because I stopped work, so my digital signature is well, it's not cancelled, but when you stop paying tax because you don't work, they restrict you because they don't know what's happening. And so when I stopped work to look after Chris, they restricted my thing, so I can't use my digital signature anymore. And so I had to print out the request and take it to the post office, which I did on Friday, and obviously they haven't looked at it yet, so I haven't got my operator's number yet, because you have to put your operator's number on the drone. And Orcus said put your phone number on as well in case somebody finds if it's lost, which is good. So that's the drone. I'll turn it off again. Done. So yeah, so that's the drone. I'm not allowed to fly it until I get my operator number. I have actually taken it for a test, but don't tell anybody. But I'm not going to publish any of the footage. And to tell you the truth, we've got a Kalima on at the moment. So the Kalima is not really good for drone footage. What I will do is I'll stick it up as a private. Oops. I'll stick it up as a private YouTube video. And although I said I wasn't going to do it, I'm going to open it up to the members. So if you're a member of the channel, you'll see it first. Now don't worry, as soon as I get my operator's license, I will make it public. But I'll put it up tonight or tomorrow as a members only video, private, so nobody can see it. Apart from, and if you're a member, you will be able to see it. Look in the community tab for a members only post, okay? And then as soon as I get my number, you can all see it. So I'm not doing what I said I wasn't going to do. Anyway, so let's have a look now. Okay, brilliant. Oh my God, don't break it. Don't drop it, Tim. Keith Cook, hi Tim, how's the family enjoying this Unshine Costa today? He hope to catch up before we go home. Keith, just send me an email, me@timothydow.com, or just go to timothydow.com and press the button. And let me know where you are, when you want to meet up. I'll go walks in the morning at 9. Tomorrow I might do a walk because I'm taking them to the airport. So if you want to do it tomorrow morning, let me know because I'll be in the car anyway. I'll swing by and we'll do a half hour or an hour walk between 9 and 10. Wednesday I'm meeting Carl and Maz, but you can come to that. We're in the Magma car park by Siam Park. Thursday somebody said they want to do it but they haven't confirmed yet, and Friday as well. So any of those days morning walks are good. Wednesday afternoon 2:30 Sun King. I'm meeting Annie and Lee and maybe Roger Channing and Christine. So that might be good to come. Wednesday afternoon 2:30, but I don't have a lot of time there, so I've got to leave by 4:30 because I've got to come back and do balcony banter. Thursday afternoon I'll be going shopping, and so if you're out and about there I can swing by wherever you are after the shopping. Friday's Freaky Friday and I'll be out and about, so if you want me to come and do an interview with you, then I'll go out and do that on Friday, because I haven't been interviewing this week, so I can't sit in a bar and show you what I've done, so I'll have to do the interview on Friday live. So cool dudes, I think that's about it. Congrats on buying the drone, thank you. I haven't bought it yet, I've borrowed the money, so if you still want to consider supporting the channel, don't forget to go to timothydow.com/sponsor, and there you can donate anonymously, and we get 100% of that money. Or you can donate here online. You can, if you're watching on catch up, you can now even press the thanks button underneath. It's like a little heart with $1 in it, and that also gets to us. They take the American tax off, but that's okay. That's why we're here on YouTube. YouTube's free for you. Talking about being free, you can subscribe for free also. Subscribe for free down below. That doesn't cost you a penny. If you see a button say join, that's the membership, and you'll see the drone footage first. So, ladles and jelly spoons. Do you want to sit down and say ta-ra? Here we go. Cool dudes. Mally, do you want to say goodbye? Just say goodbye. You got to come straight in.
Bye.
There you go. Thank you so much, guys. I know that it's 7:15 now, so we better get the Chinese, otherwise Mum will start thingy-marooging. So, don't drop it. We got there. Just a quick hello, says Tina. Hi, Tina. Keith, tomorrow morning we're off to Mascar on the boom tracks. Okay, no problem. But anytime after that, Keith. Heather McCarthy says, okay. Tim, do balcony banter from there. If you're late, do balcony banter from there. Okay. Sorry, can't see tonight. Nipping out. See you, Tina. Orcus got back safe and well. I just talked about you, Orcus, if you weren't on. Thank you so much for your company, first of all. Secondly, showing me the drone. Thirdly, giving me the tips. Thank you so much. We met twice, and it was next time you're over, I'll do a formal interview with you guys. Okay, so Ali Bennett says bye, everyone. David Butler says bye, and that's it. We are going to go out. This is Tim Dowd with Stephanie and Kassim and little Malika for Living with MS in Tenerife, signing off. We love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. No, I won't see you tomorrow on a walk. I might see you tomorrow on a walk. Wednesday, balcony banter, don't forget. Even though it's the first Wednesday of the month, I think it's going to be on my channel. If not, I'll let you know in the community tab. Timothy Dowd, youtube.com/LWMST. Go to the community tab. That's where you get all the information. We'll see you soon. See ya. Would wanna be ya. Bye.